What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Average Guy's Gourmet. As usual, I'm Puerto Rican, and today I'm going to be making a great little Puerto Rican dinner for you guys. We're going to make a Pechuga de Pollo, Rellena de Mofongo. What's that? That's a mofongo stuffed chicken breast. This thing is awesome. So let's just go and get started and jump right into this one. For this recipe, we're going to start with our mofongo stuffing. Now to make this, I've got one plantain here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and score it along one of the ridges. And then I cut the ends off, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig my thumb under here, and it should be pretty easy to peel. Now that it's peeled, we're going to go ahead and cut this in roughly 1-inch sections. Then I'm going to drop this in my fryer until these are a nice dark yellow. You could do this on the stovetop. Go ahead and fill your pan with oil, get it nice and hot, and drop them in. Again, we're not frying these through and through until they're a dark golden brown. We just want them to deepen and be a dark yellow. Now that those plantains are done frying, we're ready for the next step. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and peel and then roughly chop a few cloves of garlic here. Now this one's a to taste type of thing. You can use 2, 3, whatever your taste for garlic is. I'm using 3 cloves. We like it a little bit garlicky. A little bit less is fine too. Now once I've got my garlic in there, I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of melted butter, add that in, and start mashing this together. Then little by little, I'm going to add those plantains in and continue mashing. Now, like mashed potatoes, consistency is subjective on this. So you can add more butter if you want to get to that consistency you desire. But as I mash these now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my chicharrones, add those in. We're going to continue going with this. Last, I'm going to chop a little bit of cilantro and add that in and finish mashing this all together. And now that my mofongo's done, we're ready to move on. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and take my chicken breasts, I'm going to butterfly them. Then I'm going to go ahead and pound and flatten them out. What I did is I have a piece of wax paper underneath and on top, just so that way they don't stick to everything and it works a little bit better for me. Now, once my chicken breasts are all pounded out, I'm going to go ahead and take my mofongo and put them in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my breast, I'm going to roll these. Once that chicken's breast is rolled, I'm going to wrap it in bacon. Now I use about 3 to 4 pieces of bacon per chicken breast, just because I like mine completely covered. If you like a little bit less bacon, go ahead and just use 2. If you like a little bit more, use as much as you want. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some toothpicks and sink them in just to hold everything in place while they cook. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to 350 degrees. I'm going to take both these rolls over the stovetop and start frying them up. I want to go ahead and just keep turning them. I want to fry so that bacon gets nice and brown, but I don't want to try to cook it all the way through and make it super crispy. So now that I've fried them and my oven's heated up, I'm going to go ahead and pop those in there for about 15 to 20 minutes and these will be done. And once that's done in the oven, carefully remove those toothpicks slice this one, and it's ready to serve. Now what I did is I went ahead and I diced a little bit of cilantro and spread it over the top of this, and it looks amazing. The chicken is cooked all the way through. My bacon is nice and browned. That mofongo in the middle looks great, but you know, it doesn't matter how great this looks. What matters is how great does this taste. So let's just go ahead and dig in, give this little Puerto Rican recipe a taste. This is simply amazing. Now I love a good mofongo, and this stuffing is a great mofongo. So you guys will love this one. So go ahead and give it a try, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.